It's time to rise. Yeah, lift your eyes. Don't let nobody play with your soul, cause you the prize. Had to change my vision, change my tongue, and change my mind. I even changed my circle, now everything aligned. I'm talking square roots. I'm in the sun, eating bird fruit. Fought through the lions and the tigers just to bear fruit. Head full of locks, tattoos on my bird arms. It's melanin all on my bird skin. They don't want us to win. See, he a blood, he a crip, they don't want us to blend. If we made in God's image, I'm calling them twin. Yeah, they thought that was the end. Yeah, they tried to break you, but forgot that you could bend. Now we don't talk about what it's been, cause now it's getting better. Used to get cheese from the government, but now we getting fatter. Now it flow together, now it's better weather. Blue skies, right.
Son of mine, don't let them tell you where treasures lie. Hold on to hope and don't close your eyes. Just keep on looking up towards the light. The sun gon' shine, we gon' rise.
It's time to rise. Yeah, lift your eyes. Peace to the goddesses and peace to the gods. I picked up the pieces and said peace to the odds. I ain't who I used to be, I know they all surprised. It's shocking, ain't it? Ain't no blocking, ain't no stopping greatness. Thought it was meant to fall apart, but now I did the maintenance. I even cut off some dead weight, and though it wasn't painless, when you start applying gems, your body go through changes. Yeah, I used to throw signs, nine-line chakras. I evolved from that thug life, they still wanna pock us. Meditation over medication, do you proper. I started eating plants and let the earth be my doctor. Now they can't stop you, with y'all on your side. And don't forget your ancestors, the angels down the ride, I've been mastering demons and now I feel divine. It's perfect time. If you can hear my voice right now, look down at your feet. See, you right where you supposed to be. But see, some of y'all be posting online and you ain't who you supposed to be. Write this on a post-it note. Post this quote. It's time to
Son of
ride.
mine, don't let them tell you where treasures lie. Hold on to hope and don't close your eyes. Just keep on looking up towards the light. The sun gon' shine, we gon' rise. Nigga, I'm too rich to be broke. Till my bank account, it better catch up to my soul. Manifested through the pain, take back what I own. Every time I'm on the track, my tongue gon' speak gold. Nigga, royalty, I just landed on earth, yeah. Chose a body, skin color like the dirt, yeah. And if I put my hand on it, it'll work, yeah. Everything I touch is gold, nigga, royalty, yeah. I'm abundant in my soul, royal from my head to my pinky toes. Every time I check the bank, it overflows. So I withdraw and it just send me back more, nigga, royalty.
See, if I touch it, it's gon' prosper, there's no other option. Got so much power from the source, I'm about to blow the socket. They say I'm so different, I'm from another dimension. So much God in my genes, you think I'm rocking true religion. Not to mention holiness inside my breath, the spirit speaks when I be spitting. Abundance can't live without me, man, I think we codependent, it's written. God in the body of a beast, why you think I got dominion everywhere I lay my feet? With a pedicure too, cause I breathe excellence. Walking around smelling godly, so that means I'm heaven sent, yeah. Royalty is all they see when I come around. I'm just a queen who chose to wear her crown.
I'm too rich to be broke. Till my bank account, it better catch up to my soul. Manifested through the pain, take back what I own. Every time I'm on the track, my tongue gon' speak gold, nigga, royalty. I just landed on earth, yeah. Chose a body, skin color like the dirt, yeah. And if I put my hand on it, it'll work, yeah. Everything I touch is gold, nigga, royalty, yeah. I'm abundant in my soul, royal from my head to my pinky toes. Every time I check the bank, it overflows. So I withdraw and it just send me back more, nigga, royalty, yeah.
frequency programming. Music is frequency. What frequency are you being fed? If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind, target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind. Or if I want you to go into a meditative state, I can make my music do that.
This is medicine music, prescription of frequency with a dose is influenced by the state of the culture lacking some nourishment. Hella deficient of love, they needed encouragement, but taught to get numb off the drugs. Started to notice the loose screws, 10 of my toolbox, cause how can you mend an issue when you got a bruised heart and mentally been scarred, physically been barred, ready for rebirth, but spiritually it's been hard. Let me take you through some steps that I done learned, loved one, cause it don't happen overnight, this healing's earned, loved one. It come with practice, releasing your distractions, setting healthy boundaries and managing attachments. We made in God's image, but we started walking backwards when we gave away our power by submitting to a master. Then they pimped our infrastructure, changed the pricing and the package. Told you if you want it back, it's in blood cause they attacking. If you wanna free your mind and free your spirit from the toxic, gotta vow to kill the poison of the snakes that's in your garden. Only giving your attention to the things that bring you honor. Keep your vibe sucker free and your circle free from drama. Shit, life crazy when you really think about it, and shit could get wicked if you really ain't moving solid. I'm praying you don't risk your whole life just for $1, and you conquer your demons before you end up getting conquered. So I gift you this medicine music. Yeah, I gift you this medicine music. Felt like I needed an umbrella for the rain, cause life was handing lemons, so I made some lemonade. You can sit with this medicine music. Belly of the beast to swallow you up for profit. Call it capital gains and they ain't even lifting proper. I aim to break the cycle my grandma passed to my mama, cause the DNA carry generational wealth and trauma. Encoded with a message, unfolding to your blessings. If you walk in your purpose, you can heal your family lineage. Work smart so I can leverage all of this time invested. Sing about me when I go, I lived everything I was destined. Victory over obstacles, 2020 my opticals. Cutting out all distractions, applying knowledge, I got the tools. Lesson learned that I got it, you junior die. Sparked a few, step die. Spark the fuse, no way, I'ma lose this weight I carry heavy, but my ancestors heavier. Thought I was moving steady, but now I'm moving steadier. Gave my burdens to God, and now I'm feeling merrier. Got my eye on a lover, imagining I can marry her. And now it's come a time where you gotta pick a side, or whether or not you gon' contribute to Earth's demise, or if you gon' be one of them ones that embody light. Cause the future gon' be fucked up if the kids can't live their life. So I offer you medicine music. Yeah, I get you this medicine music. Yeah, ayy. Felt like I needed an umbrella for the rain, cause life was handing lemons, so I made some lemonade. You can sit with this medicine music. I gift you this medicine music. Yeah.
The brain processes information electrically. It communicates with the cellular structure electrically, and it operates within a certain band of frequency. Frequency.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever, a queen who'll do whatever His Highness desires.
Yeah, big fat nigga, off rip, big fat, got pulled like a crossbow, green like a snot nose, don't fool with lost toes, keep the Glock close, case a nigga try to meet me at the crossroads. Sheesh, made it out the mud to the top floor, upscale hood, baby, shop at Costco. Small, but I'm hard like a crossstone, back against the wall, let it ring like a wall phone. I let it purr in the cat fight, light skin, but a nigga ain't half white. Every beat I'm on is a crash site. 7 years old when my dad died, no cap, my experience was serious. Get reary around a myriad of niggas that's amphibious. I had to learn to keep myself a small nigga, period. Savages, law habitages, hard to grapple with, ravenous, ghetto fabulous, well established, catalyst for every daddies is who be the maddest when you ain't doing bad as them. Hey look, big fat slim chance that I rock with ya. Ice cold with the stick like a popsicle. 5 kids, I'm fertile. If you ever touch a 4 shells in your back, Ninja Turtle. Cowabunga, don't ever succumb to a lame nigga selling you dreams. Mirror, mirror on the wall, I'm the fierce of them all. But them a nigga out here realer than them. Yeah, yeah. Mirror, mirror on the wall, I'm the fierce of them all. But them a nigga out here realer than the queen. Hell yeah. Use a hoe. Yeah. Use a hoe.
Queen.
Shit. Look, man, I hit rock bottom and took the stones and built an empire. They asked me how you come up out the smoke not smelling like fire. They say that life can be a bitch, so I made her my wife. I fell in love with this adversity and learned how to fight. Look, you don't know what wholeness feels like until you've been empty. You learn you've always been enough by the time you had plenty. Sometimes you gotta lose it all just to find yourself, to realize you had it all when you was by yourself. Cause I was down bad, got up in my bag, now I'm up again. Had to recognize who the fuck I is, had to run it back, ain't no fumbling. I hear you niggas mumbling, but you don't speak my lingo. So focus on my numbers, that they lining up like bingo. I done been through some shit that I probably never speak about. I done seen some lows that the pastor only preach about. I done did some things that some niggas only think about. Wrote this on my heart so nobody else can. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay, they ask me what I'm on, I just say my throne. Remember who I was, baby, welcome home. I've been in my zone, asking how I feel, great. Hungry for everything that's on my plate. When you stay ready, you ain't gotta wait. If you all you got, then you know what it takes. Why y'all niggas love to play? I get too much fucking grace. Had to choose what I won't take. If you drop me, I won't break. Baby, I'm built from the magic, I'm godly. Fuck around, finding out, I get it poppin', I get it choppin'. Yeah. Cause I done been through some shit that I probably never speak about. I done seen them lows that the pastor only preach about. I done did some things that some niggas only think about. Wrote this on my heart so nobody else could end it. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready.
Do you know who you are? Do you know where you've been? My friends, we belong to the stars and we blow with the wind. Amen. I've seen the mountains, I've counted the raindrops, and they all sing the same old song. It can't be long, joy comes in the morning, so please stay strong. They try to choke us, but baby we still breathe. They thought that they could bury us, but they forgot that we were seeds. But they forgot that we were seeds.
They forgot that we received, y'all. They say that I should just get over it, but I'm openly emotional, cause closed mouths don't ever get fed. And I've been starving for some help for all this arbitrary sadness circling the patterns of my heavy head. And this shit ain't new. Ways of blue been aimed at these genes since way before Wranglers. Angus raged through generations, and it seemed like angels don't sing with us anymore, so we've been forced to wait out storms that love to delay our celebration. Don't you ever tell me to be calm. I'm the spawn of tobacco sharecroppers, prisons of Virginia farm, who work their arms, backs, and fingers to the gristle while the landowners pay the pittance for all the heavy lifting done. We come from places, man, When 12-year-old little black girls can't even name a rapist fan. And if she ever did, they throw her family off the acres and send a burning cross from a mob of hooded faces. Damn, that must have been when Nana's mind had a nervous break, and Granddad passing church after passing collection plates. This story comes to me like second nature, cause I've been hearing about our pain and glory since I was a young and 7 to 8. Despite that we knew love more deeply than any other feeling. That's why I keep on busting through when I reach and touch the ceiling. When I say I'm the best, I'm not expecting approval or clearance. I'm just hoping the rest of you see the connection between truthful and healing. I'm just hoping the rest of you see the connection between truthful and healing. I'm just hoping the rest of you see the connection between truthful and healing. Healing, 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 healing.
Into the video. Peace and blessings, Starseeds. I was so into the video, I forgot to put myself back on the stage. Peace and blessings. Oh, where's my voice? Peace and blessings. Welcome to Pronoia Starseed podcast. It is I, the goddess Rael, and thank you so much for tapping in tonight for Transformation Tuesdays. I hope you've enjoyed the music this evening, and I hope you had a great day. How's everybody? Hey, Lady Saturn. Shout out to Dr. Barry. And shout out to Jason Marshall. Thank you for tapping in tonight. So tonight is Transformation Tuesdays. And tonight, as I promised, we will be talking about your tarot birth cards. So all of us have a birth card that is attached to, well, yes, a tarot card, the major arcana. So I want to get into that tonight. And I kind of want to explain so people don't get freaked out, because tarot is just another tool to tap into yourself, to get messages for yourself. You do not have to do tarot professionally to even be able to follow along tonight. If you even know your life path number, it will resonate tonight. Again, all of us have birth cards that are attached to tarot numbers. Have birth cards that are attached to our birthdays, which are attached to these tarot cards. So I decided tonight to go through each of them. Yay! Thank you so much for being here. So I wanted to go through each of the birth cards from 1 through 12. So I want to know if you know your tarot birth card, you can put it in the chat. And I'm going to see. So if you do know it, push 1, put 1 in the chat. And if you don't, you can put 2 in the chat. And I will say, I'll put mine in there too. Boop. Oh, you don't? Okay. Oh, okay, great. Okay, Dr. Barry. So we will pull yours. Oh, hi, Tiwana. Thank you for tapping in. So listen, if you do not know it, let's take the time to pull up your tarot birth card since you're here. We don't have a big audience tonight, so this shouldn't take long for us to get you guys. So if you have your birth, actually, if you go to Google, there is a chart, or I could pull it up for you. It just depends. If you want to share your birth date there, I could pull it up for you quickly. If not, you can go on, just put in free tarot birth card calculator, and it'll pull it up for you. You put in your birthday information, and it will tell you what 2 cards or 3, some people have 3, that are attached to your birthday, which gives you more insight to who you are and your life, your soul connection, your soul's purpose. Oh, hey, thank you for tapping in. Look at you, bringing more star seeds. Thank you. Okay, great. Well, I will look your birthday up in my calculator. Hold on 1 second, and I will put it in for you. And you guys, feel free to look it up while I am looking up Tawana, thank you so much for tapping in. And again, if you want to, you can just a quick Google search. It says tarot birth card calculator. Put in your date, and it'll pull up your 2 cards. And if you want to put that information in the screen, what I'll do is we'll go through all of the cards, but we'll start with those who are here first. We'll go through your birth cards first. Oh, me too, Dr. Barry. That's wonderful. So if you saw the promo on Instagram today, it was the star and the strength. Me too, Dr. Barry. Isn't that interesting? So you are an 8 life path. So your tarot birth card is also and maybe tied to your life path number as well. So if you know your life path number, that will also be able to get you, yes, your tarot birth card number. That is so beautiful. So let me look it up for you. I'm sorry, Tawana, I got distracted. Hold on. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Wait, what does that mean that we have the same ones? Yes, we do. We have the same tarot birth cards. So we'll go through those. I'll talk about that, and we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk in depth about it. And then again, I want you to do some research. When we do stuff here, I would love for you guys just to go back and just do deeper research, because once you get a little taste of it, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, wow. And then some things will connect the dots for you, like why certain things happen and occur in your life, but it's because of an energy that you carry. We all carry our own energy frequency, and this just helps to tell us what frequency we are bringing into this earthly realm this lifetime. So let's see. All right, so she said, let me go back up to your birthday. Oh, June 17th. Happy belated. That was last month. Shout out. Are you a Gemini? The 17th. 1974. All right. Oh, wow. Look, we got all of these star and strength. Tiwana, you are a star. Okay, we're going to start the night out with us. Girl, we all in the building. All these 8 life path numbers. So you must be an 8 life path number too. This is amazing. What in the world? Okay, so you said, okay, we might as well just make sure. Shoot, we might have a whole building full of 8 life paths. That would be amazing. Let's go back up. Okay, Lady Saturn, what was yours? Yes, you're a star in the strength too. So Lady Saturn, can you tell us what your life path? We'll start with yours since I only have 2 so far, because we are all under the same life path. Oh, you're 3. So that would be, go to my cards now. Oh. Well, I'm going to put it up on the screen. You're the Empress and the Hangman. Okay, great. Excellent. So thank you again for tapping in. If you are new, we are talking about your tarot birth cards. You can look it up. There's a tarot birth cards calculator. Just look at Google. It's usually on like tarot.com. And you can look up your tarot birth card, and you can know your 2 or 3, because some people have 3 birth cards that you are born under. And we're going to talk about the attributes that come from being born under these certain cards. So the tarot cards are archetypes, right? And they carry certain energies. And so being born under these certain archetypes, my little poll didn't do what it needed to do. So we're just going to put you away. Okay. So being born under a certain archetype carries a certain energy for you this lifetime. And so you will notice you will face certain challenges based on this energy. You will have certain superpowers or certain leg ups, or you will be able to see certain blind spots that other people can't see based on certain types of energy that you carry. We're all different, right? We're all different parts of the divine. And I really kind of want to emphasize that a little bit before we get into the tarot birth cards, because to say that we're different doesn't mean that anything is better, right? We need every part of our body. We want our hands, our arms, our legs, our head, our everything, right? And so to say that I'm the left arm and you the right leg, but we're the same. No, we're not. We don't carry the same functions, but we are connected to the one body. So we have to remember that we all carry different function in this world. And so there's different ways to find out the type of energy that you carry. Numerology, astrology, human design, tarot birth cards. There's plenty. Cardology. There's so many, and a lot of them deal with numbers. In the tarot birth card numbers, it also resonates with your life path number. So we had also spoke to Mr. Westbrooks, I think on one of his last shows, and even with King Adonis on the last show, about how many times we have these synchronicities of everything, kind of how all of the systems seem to run together. Numerology, astrology, I Ching, human design, all of them seem to work together with different cogs to make the whole thing work. And we are the thing, right? So learning about these different systems will assist us on this journey. Thank you. Peace. The Justice and the High Priestess. You're an 11. Okay. So let's get into it. I'm going to put up on the screen. We're going to start with the 3. Then we're going to go to the 11. And then we're going to go to the 8. And I'm going to do it like that because there's more 8s here. So for the anticipation of it all, so y'all don't just run off after you get your information, I'm going to leave us for last. And plus, I'm an 8. And I can get more in depth with that one because that's who I am. So I've done more research on that number in that birth card. So we're going to go through them in that order. And again, if you know yours, go ahead and put it in the comments. Now, I will let you know tonight, your comments are a little delayed on my end. They're refreshing a little late. So if I come to you a little late or it's a little delayed, just know, I'm seeing it a little late on my side. But bear with me. I think it's going to be fun tonight. Again, this is another tool to help you gain deeper insight of yourself. You can also use it to gain deeper insight of those around you, as long as they consent. We don't do any type of divination, tapping in or tapping into other people's energy without consent. And we don't do it for any type of malice reasons. We do it to better ourselves and to better the person that we are assisting with this information. So this is why I always ask for permission, and I thank you for your energy. All right. So let's get started with the 3. And I'm gonna go backstage and put this here and let me know if y'all can still hear me. Can you hear me? Let me see. If you can hear me, then you'll probably say, yeah, I can hear you. But if you can't, then you won't say anything because you won't even hear me talking in the background. Oh, okay. I'm not just talking to myself. Great. Excellent. All right, so let's get to the 3. And I got to pull it up on my phone because all of the information is really here on this card, which is great. If you want to take a screenshot, that'll be amazing when I get to yours. Or if you would like me to send it to you, I will definitely do that too. You just send me your information. Thank you so much. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you, Michael. All right, so we're going to go to the number 3 first. So let me move on. All right. So the Empress and the Hanged Man. Oh, hold on one second. Going the wrong way on my side. Hang in there with me. And there we go. All right. So you are I like this teacher in the back of the class. Y'all know I'm a bad student for real. I'm just playing. All right. So number 3, you are a life path 3. So this is the path of creativity. Your soul is here to create beauty, express truth, and see the divine in things from a different perspective. So you carry the Empress card and the Hanged Man. The Empress is the number 3, and the Hanged Man is the number, what was that? 10, 11, 12. 12, which equals 3. All right, so the attributes from that you receive from the Empress is creativity, abundance, nurturing, beauty, fertility, and self-expression. Your core lessons, because you carry the Empress card, is to express your creativity while seeing life from a higher perspective. Trust the pause. The shift creates masterpiece. Now, I will say this about the Empress. If you know anything about the Empress card, the Empress is abundant. The Empress is normally depicted as being pregnant because the Empress gives birth to everything. She is the creative force. So when you carry the force of 3, that is creativity. If you think about, they talk about the Trinity, that is 3, because the 2 come together to create the other. That is creativity, that is 3. So if you carry the 3 number, you carry creativity naturally. You are naturally abundant. You are naturally nurturing. You are naturally self-expressive. Know that these words come as naturally. Yes, other people can carry these characteristics. Some of them are learned. Some of them you have to tap in a little harder. But because you carry this energy, it comes to you naturally. Your gifts, again, are creative expression, nurturing and support, artistic vision, unique perspective, ability to inspire others, adaptability, and flow. All right, so the other card that you represent is the Hangman. So the Hangman, I know for sure, both of these actually are Pisces cards. And the Hangman represents a new perspective, surrender, patience, release, sacrifice, and spiritual growth. If you even look at the Hangman, he is hanging or she is hanging, but they don't look like they're under pressure. You see the light behind the head? That means like change of perspective. That is the knowledge coming, right? Sometimes you have to hang upside down. You have to look at things differently in order to change your perspective. That's what's being depicted here on the card. And with the Hangman, your challenges are stalling or procrastination. Ooh, that's definitely a Pisces card. People pleasing, Lord have mercy. Feeling unworthy, fear of letting go, seeing life from only one angle. So see how the Hangman again had to adjust. You have to change your perspective sometimes. And that's the challenges of the Hangman. However, where's our gifts? Give us our gifts. Your creativity is a gift from source. Pause, perspective, and then create. You were born as a masterpiece. So I don't know what happened to my gifts, but I do know the gifts from the Hangman is intuition. So the light, again, behind the head is the intuition, listening and tapping into self. You see, he is by himself. No one's around. He's in a yoga pose, but he's doing it upside down to get a different perspective, but still at peace. Okay, so those are the 2 for the number 3. Yay, I hope they resonated for you. And so it says, what are tarot birth cards? So your tarot birth cards are calculated from your birthday and reveal major archetypes and influences in your life's journey, gifts, challenges, and soul purpose. These cards work together to help you understand your path and how to walk it in alignment with your highest potential. Yes, great. Listen, mine resonate too. I feel you. When I saw these, this is why I was drawn to them, because a lot of people know when we started Pronoia Starseed podcast, we started with Tarot Tuesdays. I love tarot because I love art. That was the one thing that drew me to tarot, was that all of these different pictures have such beautiful art. And in the art, because I do tap into divine feminine energy, and I believe in symbology, and I believe that symbols came before words, right? We thought before we wrote things down. Even before we spoke, we had to have the thought. And that's what symbology of like pictures and paintings, that's what they can do for you, is the creative starts to, start pumping through your veins when you're able to look at something without naming it and see the attributes of it versus the words. Words are confining in a way, because once I tell you something is what it is, that's exactly what it is. But with art, you can look at it any way that you choose and to get whatever you want from it. And so that's why I was drawn to tarot, because it is allowing me, when I used to use tarot, most of the time when I would do readings, I already had the information being downloaded to me from divine. The cards were just confirmation for the person I was reading for. And then the cards would point to other things, right? Which would lead me to ask different questions. But again, your intuition is what you're tapping into. So she says, especially the self-expression and procrastination. Listen, I understand that. My North Node is Pisces too. That's very interesting to me now after seeing this visual. So that's really, really interesting what you said there too. So if you know your North Node or your South Node, please put that. You can put that in the chat. And I'll tell you why. Because for me as well, Lady Saturn, my North and South Node also resonate. Well, my North Node resonates with my tarot birth cards. So that's very interesting. And again, it's showing you how these different systems all work together, because it's all a part of you. It's not different from you. It's not a separate system. It's just a different way to express the same information. It's a different way to say that your life path 3 is to look at the tarot birth cards and say that you are creative, you are these things. It's to depict it in a different way, but it's telling you the same information. All right, so let's go to the number 11. I believe that was the next one I said. And again, if you are here and you know your tarot birth card and you would like for us to pull it up for you before we go through the others, because I'm going to go through all of them and skip over the ones we've already done. But if you know it and you would like to know more information before we get to the others, go ahead and put it in the chat. And thank you for being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. I really appreciate you. We continue to grow, and I am so excited. And thank you for your support. All right, so let's go to the number 11. So this is interesting because you basically, Anubis, I think it's Anubis, right? Was that you, Anubis? Let me scroll back up. I believe it was Anubis. Yes. Okay. So Anubis, you have actually 2 sets of tarot birth cards, honestly, because you can go with the 11, right? Or you could go to the 2, because normally the numbers are broken down into a single number. However, 11 is a master number, so it is not to be broken down. It can be broken down, but it also needs to stand alone because it carries its own energy. So look at you. That's right. Okay, so for the number 11, you have the High Priestess and the Judgment card, which is very powerful cards. And the High Priestess, again, is the number 2. And the Judgment is 20, which is, that's what it shows here. I don't know if it's 20, but I guess so. All right. All right, so we're going to scroll down. Sometimes the thing makes a mistake, but I think yours are 11. So I don't know. It should be 21, I believe. No, what is it? For 11. It's 20. That's 20. I'm wrong. It's 20 because it's the 2. Right. Okay. All right. Let me pull up your information. North Node is Aries. Wow. South Node is Libra. And as I pull up this information for 11, let's just talk about this real quick. If you've not noticed, there is a lot astrologically that is going on right now, which is, again, appropriate for us to tap into these systems to know ourselves, because these energies are shifting. The nodes are shifting. We are going out of, I believe, was a Pisces North Node with the Virgo South Node into Aquarius North Node and Leo South Node. And we will be there, I believe, for 18 months. So as these poles shift, so will our energy. So it's not just our energy, it's the planet's energy, which again, we are influenced by. When it's like Big Mama, right? If your mom comes in the house and her energy shifts, everybody else's energy shifts. And so even if you're not the person, you're not the actual being carrying that energy, because you are living on this earth, you're going to feel that shift. So it's important to pay attention to what is actually astrologically going on. There's been several huge astrological, I want to say phenomenons, but anomalies. And there was a basket, and King Adonis spoke about that. There's been all over the internet about the way the planets had aligned recently. And these are not things that have normally happened. So again, tapping into yourself at this time, very important. All right, so let's get to the number 11. Okay. And as you see at the top, and that's why I said you actually have two. It's because this is not considered, this is outside of the life path number. So what is your life path number, Anubis? Is your life path number 11? Are you a life path 11? Do you have a master number? Just want to check, because we also have a tarot birth card 12, and there is no 12 life path number, but it's still a tarot birth card number you could get, which also reduces down to the 3, which means you will have another set. Okay. So let's get into the number 11. I have 2 sets here. Okay. So your purpose, you are here to awaken consciousness and speak truth that transforms. You are here to have wisdom, to see beyond the illusion, and the courage to answer your soul's call. You inspire others to rise, remember, and to live with a higher purpose. Your voice, insight, and authenticity help humanity to evolve. You have the High Priestess and the Judgment card. Yes. Okay. So you are a life path 11. Great. So with the High Priestess, now the High Priestess is again it's a Cancer card, but I think it also resonates with the Pisces, who have the high intuition. So you have the intuition, the inner wisdom, and the sacred knowledge. You trust your intuition and listen to divine guidance. You see beyond the surface and understand hidden truths. You are a seeker of wisdom and a keeper of secrets. You know the silence speaks and stillness reveals. Now with the Judgment card, you carry the energy of reckoning, renewal, and soul's calling. You're here to answer the call of your soul's purpose. You help others awaken to their truth and potential. You bring messages of transformation, redemption, and a new beginning. Your voice is a call to rise. So in the picture, we're going to look at both of the pictures. If you look at the Judgment picture, you see them blowing the trumpets. It's an angel calling from the dead. There's rising souls from the dead. And that is what you do when you awaken souls. We are sleeping, right? So the analogy of being asleep is to be dead. And when you awaken, now you are living, because you are now conscious. You're not just doing, you're not just on autopilot. So that means that you, as the Judgment card, have to be awakened first. So that 11 energy is why you have to be awakened first, because you have the master number energy. You have the key. The master numbers are the keys, right? You walk in the path of awakening and truth. So the intuition, let's go over to the High Priestess card, right? She carries the scroll of divine knowledge. You see the pillars, she sits between the 2 pillars of the light and the dark. So she masters both. So you have knowledge, ancient knowledge. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Excellent. Those cards don't lie. The numbers don't lie. So you carry this ancient knowledge within you, right? You have this intuition. You don't necessarily have to have evidence of things. You know things before other people know it because you have high sensory, and this is a part of your gifts. You came here with these high senses that others may not, they may use their 5 senses and you're using your 6, 7 sense. You could pick up on the things that are unsaid and unseen. So the combined energies, you combine deep inner wisdom with powerful voice of change. You are a messenger, a guide, and a spiritual leader. You awaken others by living your truth and answering your soul's call. So number 2 is to see, and number 20 is to awaken. So it says, listen, trust, and answer the call. Your affirmation is, I trust my intuition, I speak my truth, I answer my soul's call, and I awaken others with love, light, and divine purpose. Your gifts are deep intuition, spiritual insight, you are a truth speaker, awakening others, divine guidance, clarity, soul's purpose. Your shadow lessons are avoid ignoring your inner knowing or silencing your truth to please others. Do not judge yourself or others. Trust divine timing and remember that every soul awakens in perfect timing. You are here to awaken yourself, didn't I say that? And others. Speak truth with love and guide humanity into higher consciousness and divine alignment. And this is why you're here right now. That energy needs to be anchored. Yes, absolutely. Is exactly because he carries that 11 energy. Now, the other thing I want you to remember, if you think about Mr. Westbrook's class, this is how we all come back together. Peace, peace, Melissa. If you think about Mr. Westbrook's class, Mr. Westbrook's also broke down the number 11. And the 11 will show up differently in your life, in your numerology, right? I have a soul urge 11. I have a lot of 11s and 22s in my numerology. Look at your numerological, I love to say that word, chart. Look at your numbers. And you can look at your birth chart, these tarot birth cards, and that information based on where it is placed. So it may be your soul urge or personal expression. It could be any of those things. This information will resonate with that area of your life. Because even when you think about astrology, they have different houses, right? So the different houses hold different energy. And then once you place a planet in that house, then there's a certain energy that resonates within that energy. And those two combined make you unique. This is why we all are like locks. We have different codes. We have different ways to open up. And so we have different energies running through each of us. You are so welcome. And I'm telling you, these numbers be resonating. So we're going to get to the number 8. We got a lot of 8s in the building. So yeah, you said this sounds like Claudia said about Anubis when she answered his question in HD. It's like the puzzles are connecting. That's what every single time I come here, it's divine. That's how I know it be divinely aligned, so that the lessons just continue over from show to show with different teachers. So let's get to the number 8. Are my 8s still here? You still hanging on? Let's get into our numbers. So our number, because I'm an 8 too. And then we'll go through the rest of the numbers for tonight. Let me find it on my chart before I get it up here. Okay, my 8's still here. Okay. Woo-woo! 8's in the building. Look at all these 8s. I'm telling you, that's beautiful. It's my peoples. Okay, here we go. Let's move on to the number 8. Peace, Claudia. We were just talking about you and how everything just connects like the pizza puzzles. Lord, you tell her what we're saying, Anubis. I'm losing my voice up here. Yes, it's all connected. Absolutely. Peace, peace. Yeah, I'm talking about 2 seconds before you walked in the door. Yes. Look at all the Starseeds in the building. Love it. Love it. All right, eights. So Claudia, let me catch you up. We have about 17 eights in the building. That's funny. 17 is the number 8. Wow. Okay. So we have eights all over the place. So we saved this for last. Claudia, please let us know your life path number, and we will tap into that tonight as well. So eights, these my peoples. We are eights in the building. I hear y'all. Y'all like the loud of the crowd. If we was in the stands, we'd be making the most noise right now because it's the most of us here. Oh, you're 9. Great. We'll just move on to 9 after this. All right. So life path 8, the path of vulnerability. Your soul is here to learn sacred art of being strong yet open. You are a light in the dark, a healer for others, and a divine example of hope that never gives up. Number 8, you carry the strength card and the star. So before we get into what it says here, I will say the life path 8 needs to carry the strength card. And this, if you carry the star, you must carry the strength. If you carry the star, you must carry the strength. And I say this from personal experience as a life path 8, it is no way you could be the star without the strength. So those combinations just go amazing. Oh, great. 2 9s. We'll do 9 next then. Hope again. That's right, Dr. Berry. So the strength card, the attributes of the strength card is courage, self-mastery, resilience, compassion, inner power, grace under pressure. The attributes of the star card are hope, healing, inspiration, faith, divine guidance, and renewal. Whew. All right. Your core lessons as a number 8 is finding strength in vulnerability and maintaining faith in the light even after life's storms. And this is why, again, as the star, you must carry the strength. Yes, me too. Me too. It's one of my favorite cards, honestly. And that's a really powerful energy, but I'm going to break down the star a little bit. And I'm sorry, you other life path numbers, because I know a lot about this one because I carry this energy. So I'm going to give a little bit more detail to the number 8s tonight. But again, the information is out there. It's very easy to find. We are in the age of knowing. So I'm going to give you as much as I can for each of yours, but there's more. There's always more. So your gifts as a life path 8 and a strength and star in the tarot is the natural leader and protector. You inspire hope in others, deep compassion and empathy, resilient and determined, healing presence and energy. The challenges is taking on too much, struggling with self-doubt, difficulty asking for help, feeling discouraged, carrying others' burdens. You are the strength that endures. You are the star that shines. Keep rising and keep shining. So, a little more information about the strength and the star card. So, the strength card resonates with the Leo. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Some of us are born with these different north nodes. So if you know your north and your south node, my north and my south node are showing right now. My north node is in Leo and my south node is in Aquarius, which is the star. The star card, as I've emphasized many times on plenty of shows, a lot of people think about the star as the star, right? The star of the show, the star that shines at night. If you go outside, you look up, you see the star. And the star has gone through so much because the star is now gives hope to others. Yes, I'll send you your card for sure. So the star gives hope to others. The star offers healing, inspiration, faith, and it trusts the divine guidance, and it brings renewal. And the reason for all of that is because if you know the tarot, in the order before the star is the tower. The tower is destruction. And normally the star is depicted naked in the water, pouring on both the land and the water for balance, but she has no clothes on because clothes were torn off in the destruction of the tower. So the star becomes the star, the healer, the hope, the presence, the inspiration, the faith, and she listens to her divine guidance for renewal and is renewal because of what the star has been through. So the star had to learn to heal. It had to learn to have hope in hopeless situations. It had to learn to be inspired with no inspiration around. The star had to become the star with no star to guide it, so that it can be the guide for those who need a star. And I know that's a mouthful, but the star needs the strength. And I say that because after losing everything you built, because the tower is all that the star had built. So say you went in and you built all these things over time and you thought they was built solidly, but it was not, because anything that falls out of the tower was not built on a sturdy foundation. So there was something that needed to come down in order for you to become the star you're supposed to be. So you had to go through ruin, you had to fall, you had to lose it all, and through that you had to heal. But how do you do that? You have to have strength, you have to have courage, you have to have self-mastery, you have to have resilience, you have to have compassion, you have to have inner power, you have to have grace under pressure. And then you can walk into that power. So you see how these cards go hand in hand. Yes, you'll get the glory, but you have to go through the things to get there. And so when you see the star, know that the star got there by going through the things that challenge the star. And that's the whole thing about the tarot. It's a story of challenges, of archetypes that we all embody over time. Yes, that's right. The star earned the position. And this is another thing. If you carry these energies, right, you need to protect your energy. Any energy that you carry, it is yours. That is your frequency. You earned it. You walked the line. You became the star and the strength because of what you went through prior. Even when in astrology, it is often said that every time you hit a sign, and that sign is like 1, 2, 3, 4, every sign has the influence of the sign before it. So if you are Aries, you just have your own energy. You're able to stay. That's why Aries are so able to stand in their own energy. A Taurus would have the Aries energy and the Taurus energy within it. Then it would go on and on and on, right? Because it's the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4 until you get into, like, say, Aquarius. So Aquarius has 10 other energies plus its own energy. So it can resonate with all these other energies plus its own energy because it's been through those cycles. Yes, I believe it has a lot to do with our past lives. It has to do with the cycles that we go through in life because we want to experience it all. It's not just about being this one being. And I believe that that's why we have a combination of signs. We don't just have our sun sign. We have a sun, a moon, and a rising. We have our Mercury, our Venus. We have all of these different signs that work within us because these are different combinations and codes, right? And every time we come down, we have a different combination and code. There's an infinite amount of codes and combinations because divine is infinite and we are divine. Yes, absolutely. When we have calculated these numbers, see, we come from a source that is like the master mathematician, the master scientist, the master psychologist, the master numerologist, the master of all things. So it's already calculated your birthday, the energy you will carry with the things you will go through, and the energy you will need to carry to get through the things you are going to go through in this life. That's what those archetypes represent. And then the energy you will need when you meet your tribe and who you need to show up for as. We are all playing a character, and these are your character cards. These are your 2 character cards you can carry around with you. Okay? So everybody has their representation of their energy in the tarot. Just like it's in the numerology and HD and everywhere else, your energy is everywhere because you are a part of everything. What was it? You are everything, and everything is you. It's true. You are everything. And so these numbers represent the stage you are at in this lifetime. You know, you get to play the 8 role this lifetime. You get to be the star and the strength. What does that mean? It means you're going to come with challenges. It's going to come with a reason to need the strength card. You're going to have to pull your strength card out. Sometimes you're going to step up and show people, shit, who you talking to? I'm the star. Stars are humble. Most people I know who carry this are humble. And you know why? Because the stars sometimes, they've been through so much, they'd be scared to shine. But sometimes you got to pull that card out. And that's why you need that Leo energy. Because the sun ain't scared to shine. And if you notice, the sun is Leo. And the star is and the sun is a star. So that was enough 8s. I gave y'all a lot. But again, tap into your energy. This is your energy. You carry this energy. When people meet you, yes, humility is strength. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of stars I know are very humble. People that carry that energy, but it's because, again, you had to learn how to heal yourself. You know, you had to go through so many things. And a lot of times when you go through things, you look at people differently. You look at people, even people that people may say, oh, that's a bad person. You may look at them and say, no, they got trauma. There's some things they done been through, because you know, you can recognize things that people go through that make them act a certain way because you've healed within yourself. You are the healer. So the star represents balance. It's the water. And again, she normally is standing on the land. It represents the land and the water. It's the pouring. And then even the downloading of information and her still being connected to the stars, even in human form. Okay. Now, let me see what other numbers we had that was in the building before I move through the rest of the numbers for tonight. The human journey and leading with empathy for a deeper understanding. Absolutely. Absolutely. It is. I can feel that energy. That's why I was like, wow, we carry a lot of the same energy. And I think that's the beauty of the age we're in now. We're going to start pulling towards our tribe. I remember the other night that, oh yeah, you're right. 9s. Thank you. Claudia said you attract a lot of 6-2s. I do. But you know why? Because I'm standing in my power, and I can actually, people like me are attracted to me, just like people like you are attracted to you. And now we're starting to meet up. And this energy is because we're in the age of knowing. We're starting to see each other's energy. We're starting to resonate with each other. Me too. Oh, I love you, Dr. Bina Berry. Hey, Knowledge. Peace and blessings. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I know I'm running late tonight, but we're going to get through these cards because I want to go on to the number 9. We got 9s in the building. So let's get to the number 9. Hold on one second. All right. So let's go to the number 9. All right. All right. So life path 9. So the life path 9 is also resonates with the Hermit and the Moon. Look at the color. So look at the cards. Look at the cards. Again, your cards are not random. They didn't pick these randomly. These energies work together. These are your energies that are working together for you, like the universe, in your favor. Let me remove this banner so we can see everything. Boop. Okay. All right. So you are life path 9. You are on the path of reflection. Your soul is here to seek wisdom, trust your intuition, and illuminate the hidden truths. In stillness, you find the guidance you need to walk your highest path. So you find the guidance you need to walk your highest path. Now, the hermit, you guys. The hermit is the inner wisdom. The hermit is introspection, solitude, soul searching, guidance, and truth. Then you have the moon. The moon is intuition, dreams, subconscious, illusion, fears, and inner voice. Yes, they do, don't they? Because, so the moon, let's talk about the cards. We're going to look at the cards before we get into the breakdown. Let's just look at the cards. Looking at the moon card, at nighttime, not much is illuminated. There's some you can see, but some things are still mysterious. So at nighttime, it's just like being in the dark. So you need to be able to use your intuition. The moon also represents your subconscious mind. When you go to sleep at night, that's what you're tapping into. So when you're dreaming, you're tapping into your subconscious mind. The moon also represents the mother energy. It also represents, what does the mother represent? Your inner voice, that intuition, that inner knowing. So when you're looking at the card, you see the moon, then you move over to the hermit. Also, a darker, he carries the light. So the moon stands alone outside, but the hermit carries the light within. What is that thing called? I can't even remember. And guess what? I used to live in a house and use one of those carousel, like one of those kerosene lamps. That's what it is. So the hermit has the inner knowing. He has the inner wisdom. He sits. So to go into hermit mode is to be alone, right? And to be in solitude. Yes, the lantern. Thank you. He carries the lantern, but the light is the knowledge, right? But you have to go within to get that knowledge. You can't be outside with everybody else. You can't be distracted. The hermit goes within. He goes into solitude to seek the truth. He is a seeker of knowledge. He is a soul searcher. And if you look at the lantern, if you've seen people in the middle of the night with that stick and that lantern, he is the guide, right? So the guide has to have the inner wisdom. He has to be able to guide you even in the darkness. That's right. The hermit seeks truth to embody wisdom. That's right. Because you cannot even know wisdom without truth. And you have to go through the things to become wisdom. So the hermit, as you see, the hermit is always depicted as an older person. And that's because, again, with time and with age, we go through things with experience, right? The hermit's been through some things, and he knows some things. And a lot of times when people sit in solitude, those are the ones who have that connection. A lot of people are afraid to just sit alone. The hermit is not. The hermit, that's what he do. And in human design, the 6-2, the 2 is the hermit energy, right? So the core lessons for you carrying this energy is true wisdom comes from within. In the quiet, you hear the whispers of your soul. Trust your intuition and the messages that rise from the depths of your being. That's right. Thrives in solitude. Thrives. Yes. And it's so wild because I love solitude. You could never send me to my room as punishment. No, send her outside with everybody else. That's her punishment. Don't send her to a room because, baby, you just send me to the world of imagination. Okay. So yes, I love the hermit. The hermit carries the energy of inner wisdom. So the gifts, your gifts with this energy, with both the hermit and the moon, your gifts are deep intuition and insight, natural seeker of truth, inner guidance and wisdom, the ability to see beyond the illusion, empathic understanding, and spiritual awareness. The challenges with this energy is overthinking and isolation, fear of the unknown, escapism and avoidance, illusion and deception, anxiety and worry, and trusting your inner voice is the challenge sometimes. Because sometimes, when you know. And it's hard to know that you know, because sometimes, we go against what we know. So trust yourselves. Trust it. If you carry this energy, you should be trusting your inner wisdom because you carry so much of it. Also being the number 9, the number of completion, is again, as I said before, every number carries the vibration of the number before it, just like every sign carries the vibration of the sign. The 9 carries all of the other numbers. It has been through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It has come to the end of the road. Yes, it is the last single digit. 11 on the clock. Look at that. Yes. Thank you, Divine. Yes. And 9 is a very magical number, right? And if you want to tap into magic, when magicians and stuff, they work under the moon, under the dim light of the moon, right? Where things can be hidden and the things are, when you think of occult, the hidden knowledge, it's under the moon. Sure, no problem. I will look it up for you. I'll do that before I go through all of the other numbers. So are there any other numbers that I need to go through tonight before I hit the rest of the numbers individually? So I'm going to read the quote on, okay. He has, okay, great. Yeah, I'll go to his. That's excellent. So the quote on your card for number 9 is, in the darkness, you find light. In the silence, you hear the truth. Trust the journey within. So big trust yourself energy here. Very magical number, the number 9. If you've ever seen people break down the number 9 and how it repeats itself and how it's just a very powerful number. So those carrying that number carry a very powerful number, the path of reflection. All right, so we're going to look at, you said the Hierophant and the Temperance. So let's see which that one is. Yes, 9 is divine, absolutely. Let's see. Like I'm gonna be able to read that. Absolutely not. I know better. Let me stop playing with myself. No worries. No, I didn't do 2 yet. So we could do 2 for sure. I did number 3. So I went through the people who are here. I went through those numbers first. And I'm going to go back and fill in the blanks. And then if you would like a copy, I can send you a copy of your birth card. Or if you want the whole thing, we'll figure out a way to get that to you as well. Wait a minute. Let me go back. What was that? Okay. So, and look at this one, y'all. The Lovers and the Devil. Lord. Okay. Here we go. So it's number 5. He has a life path 5. 5 is the life path of healing. All right, so let me pull up my number 5 so I can read it a little clearer. We'll do number 2 next. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so here we go. For your life path 5. Life path 5 is the path of healing. Your soul is here to heal, teach, and uplift through knowledge, tradition, and moderation. You are a bridge between the spiritual and practical. That is beautiful. Peace. All right, we're going to go through the life path 5. Hey, peace. If you know your tarot birth card number, you can put it here. If we haven't already done it, I will do it. If we have already done it, I will do it at the end of the show. We'll follow back up, okay? So we're going through the number 5 right now. So we talked about the life path 5. So 5 carries the tarot birth cards of the Hierophant. Wow. And the Temperance. These are some very powerful, powerful cards. So the Hierophant represents tradition, wisdom, spiritual guidance, faith, teaching, and moral values. The Temperance represents balance, healing, moderation, patience, harmony, and integration. Integration. I love that. So the core lessons of the Hierophant and Temperance energy is to heal yourself and others by living your truth with integrity, balance, and wisdom. You are here to be a guide, not a preacher. I love that. Your gifts with the Hierophant and the Temperance are a natural teacher and mentor, a healer and harmonizer, a strong ethical compass. It is compass, right? Yeah. The ability to bring people together, patience and self-discipline, and wise decision making. The challenges are extreme and imbalance, overcommitting to others, dogma or rigid thinking, impatience with the process, trying to control the outcomes, neglecting self-care. The quote for the Hierophant and the Temperance is to heal yourself, live in balance, share your gifts. You are the bridge of light for others. Now let's look at these two cards. When you look at the Hierophant usually represents authority, right? Spiritual authority, morals, like the priest. The priest is normally represent with the Hierophant. So this is a righteous path, a teacher, someone to teach through their righteousness, not to preach, but to teach through their actions. And then the Temperance. So the Temperance represents healing and balance, the moderation and harmony and integration, right? The Temperance is also the earth angel energy. It's the energy of healing, but like carrying compassionate healing energy within you. So your presence, just being, heals others. Carrying your energy and being in your highest vibration, just being yourself in this energy, you can heal others. And carrying the authority and the wisdom, you will be able to heal through teaching or teach through your healing. Also, if you look at these cards, just like the star, the Temperance here has the water. So the Temperance, again, is about balance. It's about bringing healing. Water is very healing energy. And you have the discipline of the Hierophant to keep everything in balance, right? The morals, your moral balance, your teaching, your wisdoms. So this energy is very strong. Again, when I see these cards together, it's a very powerful energy. To me, I see these as like someone who is highly, if I was doing tarot and I pulled this out, I would be looking at someone who carries a high spiritual awareness of self, but also carries a high moral values. Okay. Right. Let's look at the number 2, which is the High Priestess and the Justice. Okay. So earlier, we talked about the number 11 with Anubis. This is also the number 2 because the 2 is the number 11 when you break it down. You are so welcome, Dr. Barry. Okay, so the number 2, again, let me move over to my 2 cards. All right. So life path 2, you are on the path of balance. Your soul is here to seek truth within and create harmony without. You are here. You are the bridge between intuition and intellect, feeling and fairness, the seen and the unseen. The number 2 represents the High Priestess. The high priestess represents intuition, wisdom, inner knowing, mystery, patience, and sacred secrets. The justice represents truth, fairness, accountability, balance, decisions, and karma. Now, we spoke about the high priestess earlier, but I want to say the number 2 also carries the divine feminine energy. So the number 2 represents the mother, right? The 1 is the father, the 2 is the mother, the 3 is the child. Oh, I know with you, Melissa, I know this is on point, right? With all you've been through and the things, if you guys have not met Melissa, Melissa has been here for one of our Chosen and Fallen shows. She was here and we were talking about spiritual warfare. So to have the high priestess, to have the knowing and the justice makes sense, because when you're dealing with spiritual warfare, you're dealing with, again, on the spiritual realm, you're dealing with being like a godly warrior. And of course, as a godly warrior, you see the justice right there is carrying the sword. And justice is blind. So you're a warrior of God. You're allowing divine to lead you. You have the blindfold on, and you're going to, because justice does not, doesn't care who you are. It's about what's right and what's wrong, what's just, balancing the scales. And then the high priestess, the knowing information, knowing and having the justice together. Your gifts are deep intuition and insight, natural mediator and peacemaker, strong sense of fairness, sees beyond illusion, and ability to make wise decisions. So wearing a mask or having your eyes covered does not mean you cannot see. That is the craziest thing that people think when they see these cards is, oh, she must be blind. No, it means that you are using your other senses. You are using your higher divine senses to make a judgment call. You don't need your eyes to make this call. It is based on truth and wisdom, and it's based on fairness and accountability and balance and bringing balance, right? Your karma doesn't need eyes to know what's going on. It knows energy. It knows what needs to be balanced. This is unbalanced. I'm gonna make it balanced, right? So the core lessons with this energy is trust your intuition and uphold what is true. You are learning to balance your inner wisdom with the outer responsibility. Your challenges are overthinking and indecision, people pleasing, harsh judgment, withholding your truth, and imbalance between head and heart. Your quote is, when you align with truth within, you create balance in your world. So tap into yourself and your truth, because you already know what you should be doing, what you know, but it's about not trying to people please and to downplay yourself on what you know. Because that high priestess knows, she has sacred knowledge within her. And then the justice is blind, but that means that it has an inner knowing. It doesn't need to have eyes in order to make a just decision. It sits there in justice. Yes, I feel you on that. I love that justice energy. You are so welcome. Yes. So are there any other numbers that I need to go through, or any other cards that I need to touch before I go through the ones we have not touched tonight, which would be number 1? Oh, number 2. I said, we just did number 2. Oh, Lord. So any other numbers? Was there any other? Let me just scroll up real quick. I think I got all the ones that were here. So I'm going to go back and we're going to briefly run through the other ones since they're not here. But again, if you ever want to request one of these, you can. If you stick around for a little while, you might be able to get this another way. I can't tell you too much more, but yeah. All right. So let's run through the other numbers really quickly. Let me back it up. Let's go through, start with number 1. So number 1. Zoom in so I can see. All right, number 1 is the path of expansion. So if you know someone who is a number 1 life path, anyone, they will also resonate with this. Their tarot birth cards would be the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. Very powerful. So 1 is the path of expansion. Your soul is here to initiate, inspire, and lead. Your trailblazer, meant to break new ground, create new opportunities, and manifest your visions into reality. So the Magician. Oh, wow. Both of them. Now that is beautiful, Dr. Berry. See? That is beautiful. They share that energy so they can learn from each other and they can feed off of each other's energy. He could definitely learn from your husband, of course, as his father, but carrying that same energy, that's beautiful. So the Magician says, I create, I manifest, I inspire. So the Magician is, you have the power to turn your ideas into reality. You are focused, resourceful, divinely guided, and you are here to initiate, lead, and bring your vision into life. So the Magician in human design would be like the manifester, the one with all the tools to call it in, right? That's what they do. They say what it's going to use, their voice to speak it out. This Magician used the tools that he has. You see on the card that he has the pentacles, he has the knife, he has the wand, and he has the cup. So he has if you go through the tarot there, those are all of the I don't even know what it's called. Come on. The different, y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's the wand, the cup, the pinnacle, and this sword. You said your hubby just heard what you said. I know, that's so cool, right? It is. It's definitely cool. I think that's really great. And it's really dope to know your children's information. So again, your child might be a 1 and you wonder why your child just keep wanting things and bringing things and like, dang, he just be speaking stuff into existence. He carried this powerful, I create, I manifest, and I inspire energy, right? And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is I trust, I flow, and I receive. So you're here to align with divine timing and cycles. Life moves in your favor when you trust the process. Stay open, embrace change as opportunity is growth. So I'm not gonna go through each of these. I'm gonna say that this number 1 will also break down as the 1, the 10, or the 19. So anybody whose numbers break down to 1, 10, or 19 will fall under this number 1, which 19 is 10? Yeah. Once you add it together, it becomes 10, and which becomes 1. And so 1 is to initiate, 10 is cycle, and 19 is to shine. So I will say that the gifts of these 2 cards is leadership, manifestation, visionary thinking, adaptability, seizing opportunities, and inspiring others. The challenges of these 2 cards is impatience, control, rigidity, overthinking, fear of unknown, resisting change, and starting without finishing. When your world falls apart, it becomes spirit. It's because spirit, let me start that all, I just sound crazy. Let me start that all the way over. When your world falls apart, it's because spirit is building you into who you are meant to become. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you for tapping in. All right, so that is for the number 1. And again, if anyone is interested, it talks about the soul purpose and what they're here to do, which is take inspired action, expand with their impact, inspire others, open doors of possibility, courage, and originality to create ripples and transform that uplift the world. Okay, so that's for the number 1. We went to the number 2. We also did the number 3 tonight. So let's get into the number 4. These are powerful cards. All right, so the number 4 is the Emperor and Death. The number 4 resonates with Emperor and Death card in the tarot. And let's talk about the life path 4, which is the path of transformation. Makes sense. Death is transformation. You want yours? Absolutely. I will send it to you. Absolutely. Now remind me, because you know I'll be forgetting. So Dr. Barry, anybody who wants theirs, if you want your tarot birth card, I don't mind sending it to you, but I am Dory from Finding Nemo tonight. Okay, so go ahead and send me an inbox on IG or send me a text message if you have my number and just say, hey, remember my tarot birth card, and I'll send it over to you probably by tomorrow because I'm probably gonna pass out after tonight. Okay, all right. All right, so thank you, Claudia. Number 4, your soul is here to build structures that last, release what no longer serves you, and create a legacy through discipline and rebirth. So you carry the Emperor and Death. The Emperor represents authority, structure, stability, discipline, leadership, and legacy. Death represents endings, transformation, rebirth, release, change, and new beginnings. Now listen, we talked about how these, yes, Finding Nemo. I talked earlier about how these cards resonate with each other. And for me, and these are my interpretations. This is why I love to look at cards. This is why I like tarot, because you can get your own interpretation. So we can get our own interpretations, take a chance, look at the card. Think about what you feel when you see these two cards. When you think about death and when you think about an emperor, what do you feel? What do you feel like they have in common? Without reading the bottom, which is really kind of tiny, and if you could read that, give me your eyes, okay? But tell me what you think when you see these two cards together. Is there a feeling you get, an energy you pull from them? Is there something that is similar about them? I'll give you like a few minutes so I can drink some water and you can just give me some feedback. Authority, I love that. Ain't nobody got more authority than death. Okay, who gonna tell death you can't come? You're not invited to the party. I'll take the whole damn party out. Who telling death they can't come to the party? And you surely ain't gonna tell no emperor. That's right, authority. What else? What else do you see when you look at the cards? Like, what energy do you feel? I feel authority too. I feel that energy. Yeah, you gonna tell them neither one of these, you ain't gonna tell neither one of them they ain't invited to the cookout. Go ahead. One of them gonna throw you in a dungeon, and the other one gonna send you somewhere else. Okay, both of them is not nice places. I'm gonna tell you guys what I see. I'm gonna give you a chance to tell me what you saw, because again, it's the pictures which give you your own thoughts. But again, authority was one of mine as well. Knowing. Authority, knowing. So when I look at these two, the first thing I noticed was they were both kind of looking to the same direction, right? So they both like are focused. You know, death, when he got his eye on something, ain't nothing gonna stop it. And when an emperor is on his path, ain't nothing gonna stop it. It's like they're focused. They're both focused on something. They're looking that same direction. And again, they both have staffs in their hand. They're both carrying some type of staff, you know, of authority. She has, it looks like the Anubis, which we know is over the realms, the death realms will take you to the other realms in Egyptology or in Egyptian studies. And then you have the emperor, right? And the emperor carries the authority to actually take you out. You know, he carries the authority to transform your life. You ain't gonna challenge no emperor and not believe that he cannot cause any types of strong changes within your life. So the emperor carries the energy of death and endings as well. You know, if you ever seen like movies, when they send you up to the front of the emperor, you know, because they off with your head like they do the whip. Hey, peace and blessings. Hey, sis. So yes, you carry a certain, they both carry this certain energy, this authority about them. You know, death has an authority with it. You know, it is what it is. It also carries transformation. So let's look at the Emperor card by itself. So what the Emperor is, the structure, the authority, the leadership, the legacy, and in coordination with the Death card, the core lessons for these two are true power is built, not given. You are here to create order and take responsibility. Take and embrace transformation as necessary part of becoming your higher self. So when things are changing, you go to the Emperor. The Emperor makes change happen. He has to stand on business. He has to be sure that everything runs smoothly. And sometimes he's responsible for the change that happens in his empire, right? So he has that authority. So he has to stand in true power. So his natural gifts and the natural gifts you carry with the Emperor and Death card, if you are a number 4 life path number, is the natural healer and builder, strong boundaries and discipline, the ability to manifest and organize, the courage to make hard decisions, transformational power, and creating lasting legacy. The challenges are rigidity, control, fear of change, holding on to the past, power struggles, resistance to endings, and workaholism. So to me, workaholics, yes. I believe this is the Capricorn energy. Death and Emperor, yes, that seems very Capricornish for transformation as well. And Scorpio is death. The death energy is Scorpio energy. So the quote for this is, you are the archetype of your life. Build wisely, release fear, and embrace change. Transform to rise. And I'm sure, as you know, an emperor has not always been an emperor. He had to grow into that. He had to go through many transformations to become the emperor energy. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next card. We did the 5, which is the Hierophant and the Temperance. Let's talk about the number 6, which is, again, another powerful and very interesting combination, which is the Lovers and the Devil. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, normally, yes, you have the Lovers, yes, you do have them chained. So normally the Lovers are standing under like an angel with 2 loves standing there. So there's normally an angel behind them. And on the Devil card, there's a demon, and the 2 lovers are bound to each other and to that demon. So when you carry these are very polar opposite yet strong cards. When you carry these cards, you are a life path 6. So it's the path of choice. Your soul is here to make a heart-centered choices. Learn about love and attachment. That's the chains. And understand the power of free will. You are learning that every choice shapes your reality and your destiny. So we have the Lover's card, which represents love, harmony, union, values, attraction, alignment, and relationships. I'm gonna take a quick break. Let me look over here real quick at these comments before I keep going, because I see you. Okay, so we're reading about your tarot birth cards. So if you don't know, if you look on Google, there's a tarot birth card calculator, or you can go to tarot.com and you can get your tarot birth card calculator. It just asks for your birthday information. You put it in and it tells you what your tarot birth cards are. All of us are born with tarot birth cards, and a tarot birth cards are calculated from your birthday and reveal the major archetypes that influence your life's journey, gifts and challenges, and your soul's purpose. So these cards work together to help you understand your path and how to walk it in alignment with your highest potential. So that's what these two cards represent for each person. So if you have the 6, that's what we're talking about now. And we're getting into the Lovers. Part of his outfit is purple like hers. He brings endings to death and plays off each other. Oh, yes. You were talking about the previous card, the death card. Oh, yeah. Now, see, the comments was a little delayed for me, y'all. So I'm going back and read it. I see it being the energy of the Emperor brings transformation. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Emperor, yes, absolutely. He has the power to bring transformation to everything because he has the authority, right? But he has to have integrity as well to carry that type of energy. All right. So the Lovers, love, harmony, union, values, attraction, alignment, and relationships. The Devil, shadow, attachment, temptation, ego, materialism, limitations, and freedom. So when you carry this energy, your core lessons are: love is a choice. You are here to choose what aligns with your highest good. Release what no longer serves you and love without losing yourself. It's a very strong lesson. Having these two cards, your gifts are deep capacity for love, creating harmony and beauty, strong values and integrity, the ability to connect and relate, compassion and empathy, and making wise, heart-led decisions. No, choices, sorry. The challenges are codependency or people-pleasing, jealousy and possessiveness, addictions or unhealthy attachments, fear of being alone, ignoring red flags, losing power to the ego. And the quote for this is: you have the power to choose your path. Choose love, release fear, embrace freedom. So when we look at these cards, again, you see them holding hands willingly, looking at each other with love in their eyes. You look over at the other card, you see people bound to this demon, bound to this woman. However, behind her, you see a demon. You see that the energy that she holds is low vibrational, the shadow, the attachment, the ego, the materialism, the limitations. There is no freedom. There's an attachment. So we have to learn how to love, right? Love is attraction, not attachment. Love is alignment, right? Not temptation, not shadow. So these cards actually represent the opposites. And your gift and your challenges are to overcome the lower vibrations and to rise to the highest vibration of the Lovers. And that is if you carry the energy of the 6. Okay. All right. So the next one, I think we did. Did we do 7 yet? No, we didn't. All right. Ooh, very, very, very nice. Oh, we talked about the Tower. All right. So let's talk about the number 7 life path. And let's see. The 7 is the Chariot and the Tower. All right. So life path 7. Determination. The path of determination. Choose love, release fear, embrace freedom. Absolutely. That is the core of that Devil and Lovers energy. Let me just go back real quick and say something about that because I like that you brought that up. We are actually in a time where this is the challenge. You hear a lot of negativity between the masculine and the feminine energy. The Lovers is not just about romantic love, but it's about energies, right? And these are the divine masculine and feminine energy. And then you have this binding energy that comes between them right there. You see it sitting there and it wants to bind the two. It wants them to be attached. It doesn't want them to love authentically and in harmony. It wants attachment. It wants temptation. It wants the materialism and the limitations. It doesn't want freedom. It wants to feed the ego. where love is the opposite. And we're kind of living in a time where we have to step back into the love energy and step away from this devilish, selfish energy. And so that 6 is so crazy because we are on season 6. You know, you guys, we love the number 6 over here. It resonates with Venus, Friday. It represents, you know, so much, but it also is a path of choice. And in life, we have choices. We could choose love or we could choose hate. We can choose good or we can choose evil. And that is the choice that you see here in these cards. Okay. So with the life path 7, again, your soul is here to move forward with focus and courage, overcome obstacles and rise stronger through every challenge. So the Chariot represents willpower, victory, self-discipline, focus, direction, and overcoming. The Tower represents sudden change, breakthrough, revelations, liberation, awakening, and truth. The core lessons when you carry the 7 energy is you are here to master your direction in life. Stay focused on your goals and be willing to let go of what no longer serves you. Your gifts are strong will and determination, discipline and self-control, the ability to overcome obstacles, breakthrough through to the truth, resilience and adaptability, and courage to start over. Didn't I talk about that? The Tower is about things falling apart so things can be rebuilt properly on the right foundations, right? And the Chariot is about moving forward, willpower, victory, self-discipline, focus, direction, overcoming. So of course, again, I talk about how the cards resonate with each other. If you're going to go through the Tower, you're damn sure going to need the Chariot after. You're going to have willpower to keep going. You have to have the mindset of victory. I will be victorious. You have to have the mindset of being self-determined and focused and have direction and know that you will overcome any towers in your life. Know that when there are sudden changes and breakthroughs, they are for you. Revelations and liberation. You know, the awakening. Towers come because you need to be awakened. Things need to be broken down. There was something false that was there and you needed to break it down. And now you can see the truth. So you see how these 2 cards, again, resonate with each other. Yes. So I am 6 according to the calculator. Thought I'd be a 7 since my birthday is 777. Wow, that's a lot of 7s. And now, so earlier, let me just say this. Earlier, you can take those numbers. So you have a 7. Those 7 numbers are very strong. This information from this 7 is going to resonate with you. It's just going to resonate with you in a certain place in your life. So where those numbers resonate in your numerology, go back and apply this information because it will apply to you. It's not your overall tarot birth card number, but those numbers, again, numbers, astrology, everything, it all goes together. The tarot birth cards, your numerology, your astrology, your birth date, all of it. It's just different parts of the cake. You know, it's the icing, it's the, everything goes together. So when you see that number 7, this information that comes from the 7, and you have a lot of 7s, you're going to definitely resonate with this information. So it will apply in different parts of your life. You just got to know what it means, right? So again, if you are into astrology, you know the different houses have different energy. So if the 7 is in, say, the house of work, right? The 10th house of career, then that means that you're going to be on the path of determination when it comes to your career. You're going to be you might go through some tower moments during your career. However, you have the willpower to push through those things. So we can use these cards again in different ways. These are tools for us to tap into ourselves because the numbers themselves have their own frequency. And then if you put them in different places, it will tell you how those numbers will resonate in those different houses or different placements in your life based on your numerology, astrology, or whatever system you're using. Okay. I hope that makes sense. All right, so we went through to number 8. We actually did number 9 as well. 10. 10 is a unique one. 10 is actually considered, as you see, I did label the rest of them tarot birth cards, right? Because the numbers, normally your life path numbers go 1 through 9, and then there's the master number 11, 33, and stuff like that. But the tarot birth cards go up to 12. So after 9, I started labeling them birth card pairs. So these actually, number 10 has 3 cards. It has the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun, because it has 10 has the number 1, the number 10, and the number 19. So let me scroll over here. With the number 10, the purpose, hold on, I have the different one. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. So with the number 10, your purpose is you are a powerful creator and manifester. You are here to seize opportunities, trust divine timing, and shine your light in the world. Your thoughts, actions, and choices set powerful cycles in motion for your highest good and the good of all. So with the number 10, they carry the Magician. We talked about that. They carry the Wheel of Fortune. We talked about that. Now let's get into the Sun card. They also carry the Sun card. And the Sun represents, I shine, I succeed, I am joy. Your light is meant to be seen. Success, happiness, and abundance follows you when you live in alignment with your truth and purpose. So the combined energies with these 3 cards is you are a powerful creator that attracts opportunities and brings them to life successfully. Your joy and positivity uplifts others and creates ripple effects of abundance and light. The affirmation for these 3 cards is, I create my reality with intention and ease. I trust divine timing and embrace every opportunity. I shine my light and I inspire the world. So the gifts with these cards are manifestation powers, seizing opportunities, divine timing, leadership, positivity, inspiration, and abundance. The shadow lesson is to avoid manipulation, impulsivity, or trying to control outcomes. Trust the cycles, stay grounded, and let your light shine without ego. You are here to manifest your dreams, inspire others, and to be a beacon of hope and positivity in a constant changing world. Again, if you look at these cards, we've looked at the Magician, has all the tools that are necessary. You look at the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, I don't even know if we did. Did we talk about the Wheel of Fortune? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. It means I trust, I flow, and I receive. So the Wheel of Fortune, you are aligned with divine timing and cycles. Life moves in your favor when you trust the process and stay open and embrace change and opportunity for growth. The wonderful thing about the wheel is that if you're on the bottom, the wheel will always turn, but you have to make the opportunities work for you. The energies around you can assist you in that. You can help yourself by manifesting. You can help yourself by staying positive, but you also have to stay in divine timing. So sometimes when we're on the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes we're at the bottom of the wheel and we cannot wait for the wheel to turn. We cannot wait to be back on top. But when you're on the bottom of the wheel, this is the time you're being tested. This is the time you're being asked, do you trust divine timing? Are you waiting for the flow? Do you receive? And are you able to learn your lessons while you are down here? So when you're on the top of the wheel, that you don't waste that time, because life is about cycles. It's about the cycles of being up and being down. It is the cycles of happiness and sadness. It's the cycles of good and bad, light and dark, rain and sunshine. And when you carry this Wheel of Fortune energy, you have to trust the flow of the universe. It's about divine timing and things moving within divine timing. And a lot of times people will sit at the bottom of a wheel way longer than they needed to because the refusal to learn the lessons that were meant to be learned at the bottom of the wheel so that they can return to the top of the wheel, because the wheel will always spin. It's the wheel of fortune. Okay? So when you carry this energy, you have very powerful energy within you, but you have to trust yourself. You have to know that you have the power within you, and you have to stay positive because divine is always working with you. But if you know anything about God and divine, it does not do what you want it to do. We'd be like, Lord, I need it right now. And God be like, it's divine timing. You'd be like, oh, let me go to the tarot cards. What did it say? Divine timing. Go talk to somebody else. Divine timing. It's always divine timing. And with this, I just feel like there's an emphasis on patience because these are powerful cards. And when you carry this much power, you have to learn patience because it will come, but it will come in divine timing. All right, let's see what other cards we may have. We talked about the 11, and the final birth card for tonight is the 12. We have again the Empress, and now we have the World card. So let's talk about the 12, and this is the last card of the night. I have to find it so I can zoom in. Give me a second. Yes, very powerful. Wrong way. Okay, here we go. So if you have the birth card of 12, your purpose is you are here to create, nurture, and connect. You bring beauty, love, and abundance wherever you go. You help ideas grow and people thrive. You are a bridge between the heart and the collective, reminding the world that we are all one. With this energy, you have the birth cards of the Empress and the World. The Empress is 3, which is the 1 and the 2, which is the 3, and the World, which is 21. Right? Yes, which is 3, which is the 12. I don't know how. Don't ask me. That's just what it is. Okay. All right. So for the Empress, it's create, nurture, and abundance. So you are a divine creator. You nurture your dreams and relationships and projects with love and patience. You attract abundance and bring beauty, comfort, and joy in the world. And you are the essence of grace and growth. For the World, completion, unity, and fulfillment. You complete cycles and bring things to fruition. You see the big picture and understand that we are all connected. You are a peaceful warrior who leaves the world better than what you found it. The combination of these energies, you create the love and complete with wisdom. You create with love and complete with wisdom. You nurture what matters and help it reach its highest potential for the good of all. You are a blessing to this planet and its people. That's beautiful. So this energy is the 3 and the 21. That's your divine code. Create, complete, connect. The affirmation for this energy is, I create with love. I honor the cycles. I am connected to all. I bring beauty and harmony and abundance into the world. The gifts for this energy is creativity, nurturing energy, building connections, bringing ideas to life, global vision, empathy, compassion, wholeness, manifesting, and abundance. Your shadow is avoiding overgiving or losing yourself in others, release perfectionism, and the need for control outcomes. Trust that all is unfolding in divine timing. You are enough. You are here to love deeply, create freely, connect the dots between people, places, and purpose. You are here to help the world come together in harmony and peace. The World card and the Empress. Those are some beautiful energies. So when we look at these cards, again, when I look at the World, I see the circle. And again, when I think of the Empress, I think about the pregnancy and the fullness. And the circle means completion. And when the energy of creation means to be complete in thought, when you're done thinking about something, when you have manifested it in your mind, now you are ready to create it into the 3D. That is creation. When you have completed something, you have closed out a cycle, and now it is done. You have now brought it into completion. Okay, so that is the world energy. The other similarities, they almost look like the same woman here, and I might just be because of my cards, but what other similarities do you see in these two cards? To create, to nurture, and abundance, fulfillment. So again, fulfillment, when things are complete, when you are done, when it's done, you feel abundant, you feel fulfilled, you feel like things are finished, right? You have created it, you have nurtured it, you have brought it into fruition. Now it is time to close out a cycle. That cycle of being a pregnant woman is gone. Now you have a new cycle. You are now the mother. The baby has been birthed. Through the Empress, the creation has been created. The cycle of being pregnant is done. And now you have a baby. You have a new cycle to open. So the world card represents completion. But we know in this world, there isn't really no completion. It is just one ending for a new beginning. So it means it represents closing of one cycle to create another. Okay, so that is the beautiful energy of the Empress and the world, which represents the number 12. And this is a summary of all of the birth cards that we went through tonight. I hope you got a chance to pull yours. And again, if you are interested in me sending you over your personal birth card, go ahead and shoot me an email or a Instagram or a, I don't know, smoke signal, and let me know which card is yours, and I will send it over to you probably tomorrow because I'm going to go to bed soon. I will come back to the camera now, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. Yay! Ooh, it's hot. I ain't even want to cut my hair on. I didn't want to get up. But I hope you enjoyed that and you guys have found out a little bit more about yourselves, because, you know, that is what Pronoia is all about, honestly. All the years we've spent tapping into other energies and learning math and science and the outside world and how the planets work and how plants grow and how the animals love and all of this. But what about us? Who are we on a soul level? Not pimp. We know pimps over here. Ooh. All right. Who are you on the soul level? Who are you on the deeper knowing? And do you know who you are? Yes. Yes. Good. Oh, you are so welcome. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I also brought that up tonight, the tarot birth cards, because next month, which is August, I am going to introduce for the Tuesdays, instead of Transformation Tuesdays, I'm going to do a throwback. So if you ever been here on Pronoia Starseed podcast, in the early seasons, we used to do Tarot Tuesdays. Now, I needed to take a break from Tarot Tuesdays, clear out some energy, make sure we had some of the right kind of readers in here. And so I want to bring it back. At least I think 3 or 4 of our Starseeds are tarot readers. And so I wanted to go ahead and bring back Tarot Tuesdays. I feel like the age that we are in right now, and a lot of us have, questions about what's going on. What is our purpose? What should we be doing now? So I wanted to bring back Tarot Tuesdays, where you can get your questions answered for free with a tarot reader who is skilled, divinely put into this position to give you guidance. And ask whatever you would like, but make sure that it's about you. We like to focus on ourselves here. We don't like to ask questions about other people, what they're doing, who they with, all that stuff. We don't really care. Worry about ourselves over here on Pronoia, right? So if you're interested, make sure you tap in next month, because we will be back with Tarot Tuesday only for the month of August. I decided to bring it back. And before I close out tonight, thank you so much for tapping in. Yes, go back to the 6th. And I'm going to pull it up for you real quick so you can see it real quick. There's the 6. You can take a screenshot if you like. And if not, just send me a message or have your sister send me a message and I'll send it over to you. Okay, Mika? Okay, so that's the 6 energy right there. So we will be, again, doing Tarot Tuesdays on, you're welcome. We'll be doing Tarot Tuesdays starting in August. So make sure you're tapped in. And if you have questions, that'll be a great time. Yes, to get the information and to get some insight on what is to come for you in this upcoming crazy Aquarius energy. All right. And so before I close out tonight, I have with me, and this is actually a combination deck. I believe it is, it's the Universe Has Your Back and Spirit Junkie, right? 2 of my favorite decks I've combined. I have half of them today. So we're going to get a message from Spirit Junkie and one message from the African Goddess Rising deck. Yes. Oh, you are so welcome. Yes, do your research and see how much it resonates also with your human design information. You've been here for a while, how it resonates with your numerology and all of the other systems we have introduced here on Pronoia. See how that resonates. It's going to be so beautiful. It is. They all just kind of, they're speaking different language, but they're saying the same thing. Like me and Dr. Barry were saying about psychology and spirituality. A lot of times we're saying the same thing, just in different languages, you know? So I'm going to pull 2 cards for the collective, for those who are here and those who will come. Just a message from Spirit on what Spirit would like us to know before we close out tonight. Thank you again for tapping into Pronoia Starseed podcast, y'all. I really appreciate you so much. I really do. This is like my favorite part of the day. Honestly, I'd be excited about coming on. Even though I get nervous every time, and I don't know why, I'm always excited to see you guys. So, you say what? Oh, you do? Yes, it is a beautiful and very accurate for me deck. I've always resonated so much with that African Goddess deck. So, yes. All right, let's see what Spirit has for us tonight. Spirit can give us a message for, okay. Let's see. I celebrate all the greatness in my life. Yes. I celebrate all the greatness in my life. With everything that's going on, gratitude is the highest attitude to have. Carry the attitude of gratitude at all times, because you do carry greatness, Starseeds. And a lot of times people will try to dim your light, but don't let them, because you carry a greatness about you. That's why you're here. That's why you're here at this time, in this age, when you are around a bunch of people who are not like you and you just trying to figure out, why am I so different? Celebrate the greatness of who you are. You are every color of the rainbow. You carry all of the energies within you. You are divine, honestly, having a human experience in its own way. We all have pieces of the divine. So we need to make sure that we don't shrink ourselves. A lot of times we continue to shrink ourselves. We're supposed to stand in our greatness. We're supposed to be proud of your gifts. Can you imagine returning to Source, and Source opens up this bag of gifts that he gave to you and you never even unwrapped not one while you were here? And that was the whole purpose of coming here, was to open up those gifts and to share them with the world. And because you were too afraid to be who you were, you never got to do that. That would be a sad existence. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's step into our gifts. Yes? All right. So let's pull one from the Goddess Rising. Let's see what Spirit has for us. It's warm in here. Ooh. Cannot wait. Is they blurring me? Okay, I feel like there's a little blur on the screen. Yes, no. Listen, there is a time that Divine wanted us cloaked, for sure. For sure. During the age of Pisces, a lot of us were cloaked. The cloak is a test. It's a test for you and it's a test for those around you. The cloak is to test you And not knowing that you are so powerful, will you still move as a powerful being? And for those around you to see you as just a regular person when you carry all this magic inside of you, and to see how they would treat you. That's the test. But the cloak is up. The gig is up. Everybody can see you now. And so stand in your power. We're in the age of knowing. No one believes you anymore. You're not regular anymore, Starseeds. No one believes that. The gig is up. You're special. Okay? Let's see. What card does Divine have for us from the African Goddess Rising? One message for the collective tonight, please. We are standing in our power. That's right. Thank you for tapping into Transformation Tuesdays. Give us one message for the collective tonight, please. It's been a minute, y'all, since I even done my tarot. I miss it. I do. I get messages for myself. Let's see. Told you. Oh, this confirmation. I got a fan with this one, y'all. I'm hot. Hold on. Give me a second. This one right here is hot. This is why I'm fanning, because this is a hot card. This card is confirmation of what I just said. What did I say? That's what I said. You're right. Let's not hide our gifts. What's that say right there? Secrets revealed. You've been uncloaked. You are Divine's biggest secret. You are the secret weapon. You are the bait of Divine. Everyone who has met you, you have been carrying the energy where Divine has been able to use you as a vessel and as the eyes. You carry a heart in you where you treat people with respect, and Divine wants to see how those people will treat you. You are the secret that is being revealed at this time. Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed. Let's see what this card has to say for us tonight. And we're going to close out. Queen of Sheba. And it's the number 36, which is also the number 9. 36 reduces down to the number 9. It also carries the number 3 and 6 energy. So we got the 3, the 6, and the 9. Now, you know anything about Nikola Tesla, you know that the 369 is a manifestation frequency. 369, 369. So shout out to the 3, the 6, and the 9 for tonight. Yes, divine confirmation. Absolutely. You are the secret. You've always been the secret. You are the manifestation. You are the abundance. Everybody's been looking for abundance. It's you. It's you. It's not money. You are the currency. Okay. All right. So let's look at number 36. Oh, I almost turned right to it. I went to 37. Look at divine. Okay. Queen of Sheba, the goddess of secrets revealed in Ethiopia. Temple is the temple of queens. Element is fire. In the Bible, the wealthy queen of Sheba brings the caravan of gifts to King Solomon. The Ethiopian Holy Bible reveals that she was their queen, Makeda, and that together they sired King Manikin. Don't make me mess up people's names. Okay. So Queen of Sheba's guidance is open your eyes. Secrets are being revealed. It is safe for you to see the truth. Your inner vision is crystal clear. Use your intuition. Know who you are. You are the truth. The secret is you. You are the truth. Embodiment. You don't know what you don't know. Your creator, ancestors, angels, spirits, and ascended masters are whispering to you. This is divine intelligence. Pay attention. There are things you do not let yourself see. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. The goddess declaration is, I am connected to the divine. Tell me that ain't no confirmation for the night. That is a wonderful way to close out this Transformation Tuesdays. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, don't cry. Look, I understand, Melissa. I get it. I get it. All these confirmations, they make me emotional. It's been a long time coming. Let me just say, as an empath, as a person who is always getting downloads, it's been a long time coming for us to step into an age where we can now see the things that we were being downloaded, being spoken by others now willingly and openly. And we have known for a while, but now it's out there. And so we're now in the age of revealing. And so it's great to be able to stand in this time. And I be feeling overwhelmed too. When I'm around energy and I get these confirmations that what I've already known is true, it's the confirmation of the truth, of the knowledge. So I get it, Melissa. And I love you too. I love all of you, Starseeds. I truly do. I appreciate your support. You do not know how beautiful it is to be in a community of true individuals who are able to be themselves and to be proud to be themselves enough to tap into themselves, to not be afraid and shy away from information that may seem occult or, whimsical or whatever, and to look past what the words that other people think and the, the opinions of others, and to truly just say, what is this offering me? What can I learn from this information? And how can I learn more about myself so I can be a better person? Not what somebody else thinks of me, but what I think of me. Thank you. Because this time that you come here, you have invested 2 hours and 16 minutes of your lives. Do you understand that, this is written into your Akashic records? I am a part of your tribe. You have come here and we are working together. Thank you for giving that time to me. And I thank you for sharing my time. Okay, so thank you for tapping in tonight. It was really important for me to get this information to you because, again, it's just another tool we can use to tap into ourselves. And I am glad that you tapped in to me. I'm glad you caught me live. Thank you so much. And yes, thank Divine. I give thanks to the Most High, the God, the Goddess, the Mother, the Father, Sophia. I give thanks. I love you, Starseeds. You know that Pronoia means that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, no matter what. Pronoia also means forethought. It means that we already know. We just need to remember. So remember, Simba. Remember who you are. Remember why you came here, and never get caught up in the materialism. Okay? Hey, number 6, you have a powerful destiny to overcome the devil and to bring love to the world. You are a powerful being. Hey, number 1, you have your own destiny. You are a powerful leader. Each and every one of us have our own destiny. So step into your power. The universe is working for you as long as you continue to work for you. Okay? So know that. And I love you all. And I want you to have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing night. Peace.
It's a palate cleanser. Yeah, when it comes to evolving, I'm an advocate. I learned how to have peace by not having it. Sometimes you gotta lose everything just to find everything. They tried to throw me off, I came back like a boomerang. Now they all admire how I outlast through the pain. Now they all drawn to my art, see this the way I paint. My whole life a canvas, built my own brand, they can't brand us. On high levels, they can't overstand us. Now these ain't bars, these stanzas. Sonnets and haikus, broke generational curses and cycles. Just got my mama out the hood and I ain't finished. I'ma liberate my lineage, gotta elevate the children. Boy, I'm out here building this brick by brick. The snowfall, I still stick to the script. When it's sticky, I trust God, but the 4-5 still stick to the hip. But I choose peace over violence, serenity over sirens. Set a own demon timing, or God timing, make your clock out if you're wildin'. I wanna change, so I change my environment. Channel my greatness, they can't turn me off. My loft got an island, now I'm on the island in the loft, solo tripping. Spending time by the water, getting deep, solo dipping. I'm at peace now, told my youth to put their guns down and put their hands up. You help pull their minds up, then they'll pull their pants up. My flow guaranteed to make the elders stand up. This right here make my young niggas put his hands up. He's about to crash out, I made him switch his plans up. Told him don't crash out, cause God got a plan for him. God got a plan for him. God got a plan for him. I told him don't crash out, cause God got a plan for him. But who praying for him? The streets been praying on him since 21, so he turned to a savage. I was tired of living average, had to activate my genius. Started controlling my penis, will never sell my soul, I'd rather sell out arenas. Said she needs space, so I nicknamed her Venus. Told my big sis, don't let no lame get between us. He lucky I matured, his life in jeopardy. If I gave my bloods the word, I gotta let her be. Can't go and jeopardize my legacy. The promised land I'll never see. If I don't listen to God, I put my ear up to heaven like I'm listening, God. Tryna vent and chill, my spirit need conditioning, God. Tryna heal, but this world just so sickening, God. Yeah, this little light of mine, I heard flickering, God. I need a recharge before I catch a battery. Help me realize my demons need some mastery, yeah. Had to go and switch up my strategy, yeah. The other day deleted pictures out my gallery, even the hidden ones. Time to burst some new fruit and stop eating forbidden ones. When I feel depleted, I let God restore me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out cause God got a plan for me. I can't crash out.
You are watching evolution of a goddess. Such an awful blossom, I'm stirring up who gossip is true. Cause I can make this flow come through your faucets. I can turn human to a possum, niggas play dead. When I spew the ink, they think I'm inside in they bloodshed. No, this is self-advancement. This a nod to shedding the old me in exchange for second chances in life. I once murdered dreams married to light. Damn, double homicide. Had my ass shook like I got cabaret ties. The main event of my demise appeared as soul suicide. Sitting at that 9 to 5, knowing I can fucking fly, knowing I don't win a ride. No, I ain't prepared to die. Cubicle funerals had me dancing with death instead of painting my beautiful unsuitable condition. All this talent concealed, I'm losing a sense of self, but who gon' pay these bills? I'm saying God took a time with me, I know I'm the shit, but if you let it, life gon' treat you like a regular bitch. Stagnant in norms, excuses are born. My flesh getting torn, it's stretching its limits, cause it keep trying to compete with my spiritual business. I listen to my future just blistering from the weight of my shivering. Fuck it, do it scared, do what they wouldn't dare before your bones beyond repair. It's peaks, valleys, and prayer. Life ain't no crystal stair. Coughing up the carnage in compartments, and renewal needs to carpet. Got a message from the darkness, said I am that royal sparkle, not no Meghan Markle kind, but genealogy a sign I'm more Maxine, reclaiming my time. And fuck it, I'm all in now. I just profess it's gonna happen. If I get to worry when, where, how, I let the universe work it out, and in the interim rehearse my bow. This is the goddess vow.
Do you know who you are? Do you know where you've been? My friends, we belong to the stars, and we blow with the wind. Amen. I've seen the mountains, I've counted the raindrops,
They say that I should just get over it, But I'm openly emotional, cause closed mouths don't ever get fed. And I've been starving for some help for all this arbitrary sadness circling the patterns of my heavy head. And that shit ain't new. Ways of blue been aimed at these genes since way before Wranglers. Anger's raged through generations. And it seemed like angels don't sing with us anymore, so we've been forced to wait out storms and love to delay our celebration. Don't you ever tell me to be calm. I'm the spawn of tobacco sharecroppers, prisoners of Virginia farms, who work their arms, backs, and fingers to the gristle while the landowners pay the pittance for all the heavy lifting done. We come from places, man, where 12-year-old little black girls can't even name a rapist fan. And if she ever did, they throw her family off the acres and send a burning cross from a mob of hooded faces. Damn, that must have been when Nana's mind had a nervous break, and Granny passing church after passing collection plates. This story comes to me like second nature, cause I've been hearing about our pain and glory since I was a young and 7 or 8. Despite that, we knew love more deeply than any other feeling. That's why I keep on busting through when I reach and touch the ceiling. When I say I'm the best, I'm not expecting approval or clearance. I'm just hoping the rest of you see the connection between truthful and healing. I'm just hoping the rest of you see the connection between truthful and healing. I'm just hoping the rest of you see the connection between truthful and healing. Healing, 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 healing.
Peace and love, it's lava at the park. Yeah. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. Don't let them define you. You're growing through dimensions, no losses, just lessons. And that's why your faith is strong. Anytime you hit your lowest, always bounce back. Anytime you lost your glow, got your shine back. Anytime you felt alone, God had your back. Better know that you're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. I love you, reflection. We flexing on our haters. We wish them the best, but protecting our sacred love. No weapons formed against us could take us away from God. We praying, we praising, we grateful. We came from love. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. You're worthy, you're priceless, a diamond, a shooting star. You're holy, you're righteous, you're perfect as who you are. Hey baby, you got the ball? Thank you. Ooh, never forget who you are and where you come from. Peace and love.
Learn burn the clouds, surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times, so I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors, trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.